Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side. It's just a quick video this really. It's more of a test video for some new equipment I've got. I've got a new camera and it's a Panasonic GH5 with a 12 to 35mm f2.8 lens. It's a nice little setup actually, so if you're into cameras you might know what I'm shooting with. Anyway, I'm just testing it in this video here. I'm in Stanley Park, by the way. There's a few things going on here in the park, so I just want to show you. Yeah, so I am here in Stanley Park, Blackpool. We're looking towards where the zoo is over that way, that direction. We're looking towards the bridges there. I'll show you the bridges in a minute. But this is the lake here in Stanley Park. Thought it'd be a good test of this new camera. It's quite a big lake and it's all in different sections as well. And there, over there, is the bandstand. And you can actually see concerts there in the summer. Yeah, they have events there at the bandstand, so there you go. Okay, so now that we've had a look at the lake here at Stanley Park in Blackpool, I just want to show you these bridges over here that go over the lake and separate it into two different sections. And then there's also some development work going on here in Stanley Park as well. Yeah, it's all going on here in Blackpool. We'll have a look at that a bit later on. Let's go and check out these bridges. Okay, so I am about to walk over one of two bridges here in Stanley Park. The park was built in 1926 and it was the Park of the Year in 2019, and this is one of those two grand bridges that I'm walking across here. Now let's take a closer look, shall we? Okay, so here I am on one of the two bridges that crosses the lake here in Stanley Park, and I tell you what, this lake is absolutely huge. But look at this bridge here, isn't it absolutely amazing? The other one is identical to this one, and like I say, it splits the lake into two different parts. So let's go and check out the other part of the lake on the other side. Okay, so here's a look from the inner bridge here, looking into the park there, and this is the other side of the lake. Like I said, the lake here in Stanley Park is absolutely huge. And if I zoom in, you see that building there above the trees? That's Victoria Hospital there. So it's just the other side of the park. Okay, so let's take a walk across the bridge into Stanley Park and we'll have a little look around, shall we? I can actually hear a ring-necked parakeet. They're really, really noisy and they've taken over Stanley Park. I wonder if we'll spot one. You never know. Okay, now I did mention we're not too far from the zoo. It's just over the road there actually, and I can hear some noises of animals. I don't know what animals they are, but they're making a right racket, some of them. Oh wow, I just saw one of those ring-necked parakeets. It flew out of that tree over there and it flew into one of these trees over here. I wonder if we can still hear it. It's in there somewhere. Okay, so we're a little bit unlucky with the parakeet, but it's definitely in that tree just over there. But anyway, I managed to grab a photograph of one a couple of weeks ago up in the tree, so check this out. This is one of the ring-necked parakeets that are colonising Stanley Park here in Blackpool. Okay, here's a little look at the Crazy Golf here just behind the boathouse. Again, looking towards the bandstand there. I'm going to head up this way now towards the Parks Cafe, and we'll check out that, and then we'll go from there to the Italian Garden. Okay, so we're now outside the Parks Cafe here in Stanley Park, and if you're coming to Blackpool and you fancy somewhere away from the hustle and bustle of the promenade, you can always come here to the Parks Cafe. Something a little bit different. And I just want to show you the view you get from the front of the Parks Cafe. It looks absolutely amazing. Just look at this site now. We're looking down on the Italian Garden, looking towards the clock tower. Isn't that absolutely amazing? Yeah, so we're now making our way through the Italian Garden. And look at this pond in the middle and the fountain. Yeah, we've got a swan as well. Look at this. And here's one of the ladies in the Italian Garden. Okay, so there's the clock tower, which is the centrepiece of Stanley Park, just up there. We'll have a look at that in a few seconds, but I just quickly want to show you in here. This is the Garden of Remembrance. It's really nice little garden in here. I'll just show you the sign there. The Garden of Remembrance. Check out this view of Blackpool Tower from Stanley Park. I reckon it's about a mile away. We're just looking over where the sports centre is here. There you go, Blackpool Tower. Okay, so here's the focal point of Stanley Park, the clock tower. The time's wrong as well. Yeah, unfortunately not the right time, but there you go. You can even go in it as well. I don't know when it was last open, but I might have to find out and see if we can get inside the clock tower sometime. But anyway, just up here, this is where they're doing some work here in Stanley Park. They're actually developing this pavilion up here, or the summer house, or whatever you call it. It's ages since this has been open. I think it's decades. Let's go and check it out, shall we? Now then, check this out. This is a pavilion here at Stanley Park, and look at this. It's all been done up. And I really can't remember how long it is since that building was open. But look, this is promising, isn't it? And they're also doing something down here. I'm not sure what they're doing down here, but there's something going on down here. The skate park's just over there as well, by the way. Yeah, so there you go. It's all happening here at Stanley Park. Here's a look from the front side. The contractor doing the work is Simmons Construction. I think they're a local firm here in Blackpool. Hey, check out this here. Look at this massive root ball here. There's a tree blown over. Look at this. Now I'm about 6'3", so there you go. This is some root ball. So there you go, that was a little look at Stanley Park here in Blackpool. As you can see, I'm stood inside the bandstand now here, and this is where they have events, music events in the summer, so you might want to check out some of those this summer. Anyway, I hope you like this video. It's just a little test of my new camera. I thought I'd come here to have a play with it and show you a little bit of Stanley Park while I was at it. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again on the next one.